This always reminds me of my first day in school, which was horrible. Hey guys, welcome to the cellar underneath of my studio. There is a lot of garbage in here, and now that I'm moving to the new studio, I have to get rid of it and also check in here if there's some stuff I can actually use for the other studio. Also, my parents have some stuff in here. Also, my old children's kind of stuff, books. For example, my favorite book, French. It's always fun. God, how much I hate this shit. I don't really know where to start. A little overwhelming, but just need to get shit done. Just found an old picture of me. That's me with like, I don't know, 15, 16, I think, yeah. Acoustic film, always useful. I found a newspaper. It's from the 12th of September 2001. It's the collapse of the Twin Towers. Still unbelievable. Screwdriver, definitely usable. Ooh, this one right here is golden. Benny Benassi Satisfaction. That's a huge hit. All of you know. I mean, I don't even know why it's down here. It definitely needs to go up into the record collection. Okay, now we're talking really old stuff. Really old stuff. Playmobil. This was fun. This one right here is actually quite nice, usable. Old lamp of mine. This was the first one I had in the studio upstairs. You know, really my goal is to save as much money as possible. I mean, we have all that stuff laying around and sometimes we forget about it and buy new stuff because it's so easy. But I will use everything I can find. Next surprise. Oh god. All of my old VHS. The Beauty and the Beast, Peter Pan, Golden Eye, Power Rangers, Free Willy, Lion King, Turtles. Wow, stuff was good. I don't know if I've ever told you, but I had my dad forbid me to watch any TV for 2 or 3 years because I was watching way too much. So I was only allowed to watch VHS movies, which doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense now that I think about it, but I watched every single one of them at least 10-20 times. That was actually perfect for spaghetti. A kite, why not? Next to the beach. A little basketball hoop, yes. Ooh, my old boxing equipment. I used to box, so don't mess with me, you know. Football. Oh yeah, that's the stuff I was looking forward to find here. Everything I will need for the kitchen. Used, old, but better than nothing. Yeah, just clean it and it's good. This right here was holy to me. I was a hardcore skater. We're talking like every day, 4 to 5 hours. Grinding, jumping. It was fun. That's me in kindergarten as a prince. They even printed this in big and sold these. I don't know why. No one asked me at least, and I'm not getting paid, so. My old record case. I mean, can you imagine nowadays someone going to a club this packed with 100 records, 2 of those, carrying a bunch of stuff. It was fun back then, but now I will probably just use it to move my records. Even more VHS. By the way, on one of these that you could record yourself, you might laugh, but there's actually a recording of the day where I was born. So I definitely have to keep these VHS cassettes and maybe one day go through and share a little on the vlog. Like maybe not from the day of my birth, but there's plenty of family stuff on there. Just need to get one of these VHS players. I don't know if you can still get any of them. perfect. Looks completely new. All of my old Apple stuff. I had this iPod, the one definitely that 50 Cent had in the PIMP video club. It's the coolest by far. 10 gigabyte. It's a joke nowadays. Airport Express card. I also had an iPod Nano. That's how I used to go into the internet. Like really slow. All done with everything finally. So I'm basically taking those 2 bags full of equipment for the kitchen, some lamps, the absorbing material, the leftover from the last time we used it, and this. It's really, I mean, that's a beautiful piece. This will be the main couch table. I have to say, being down there and going through all of that stuff made me really nostalgic. There are so many memories down there. For example, this right here, I haven't touched it in 24 years. That's probably the most embarrassing I will ever show you, but this was my, I don't know if you even know that in your country, but when you go to the school for the very first time, you take one of these with you and it's filled with sweets and stuff that you need for school. Mine was mostly filled with stuff that I needed for school, and this is, yeah, 24 years ago. And back then I really loved dolphins, so I got the Scout Flippy bag. This always reminds me of my first day in school, which was horrible. The teacher told us to draw that kind of bag, and you know, both my parents are artists, and back then as a kid I hated art because I was surrounded always by it. I had to go to exhibitions and it was super boring as a kid. You just can't understand that. So I just told her, no, I'm not doing it. And I added a little, you small little asshole into the sentence. And yeah, first day, huge trouble already. Like really big trouble. But yeah, I don't want to turn this into a full hangover story time kind of thing. But I think I will definitely do a bye-bye video when I leave the studio. I mean, there are so many things that happened in here, and I will probably never ever come back here. It will never look the same again. I already got here the boxes to pack all of my stuff, so it's getting serious. It's happening. Just a couple more days. 12 days or 13? I don't know. How many days has the month? 30. So just 12. But the first is a Sunday, so 13. I didn't really find anything down there for a giveaway, but I'm sure we'll find more in here. And also don't forget the measurement microphone is still up as a giveaway for this entire week. Just head over to my Instagram, the link is down below. Just go there, comment, like, and do all this kind of stuff. And for me, back to making music, still working on the Not Scared track, still working on the new vocals, trying to get the little pops and clicks out of the vocal. I hate this kind of work because it's just like doing it and no creativity and no fun, but it has to be done. Every single time the same when I work on music. I completely forget the time. End up in a complete hurry to pick up Vanessa. Ready for dinner?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we got everything for dinner. Everything is fresh except for the peanuts. They're roasted and salted, but everything else is just the product itself. And yeah, we want to eat a little healthier and maybe a little less, because during the vacation it was just a food orgy, like food every day, 3 times. That's not really good. So a little healthier. So let's do a little fun cooking with Jon Sine session. Haven't done one in a while. You know that there are actually so many parallel things between cooking and making music. For example, evening out the chicken so that it cooks out evenly because it's the same thickness. It's the same with compressing vocals, making the loud parts quiet so it's more equal and easier to use in a song. Nice and fresh ingredients, that's the same as choosing the right samples to actually make your beats. And ginger, chili, garlic, the aromatics, that's kind of like the mixing and the cueing, like the fine tuning of the taste. And most importantly, sauerkraut, just because I'm German. Salt and pepper, kind of the effects of a track to glue everything together, get the transitions right. Then of course the chicken, that's the star of the dish, that's the main synthesizer or the vocal. The rice, it's kind of like the drums, the foundation. Then mixing it all really good. Tiny bit of soy sauce, a little bit of vinegar, make it brighter. Then mixing, endless mixing. And then garnishing it. It's basically like mastering. It still tastes the same, but it looks all nicer. Ready, 2 nice dishes. And that's basically how you make delicious dinner for 2. All self-made, no Nutella. I actually haven't had any Nutella in a long while. Okay, that's just in a long while, no Nutella. So healthy dinner from now on. And I hope you like cooking with Jon Sine. Maybe this will be a new thing. And baking with Vanessa.
Alright.
She's the baking star. I can only cook. It was delicious, but now the jury. What would you say? From 1 to 10?
9?
9?
No, it's 10. It's the tastiest one you ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah!
And
I will be a cook. Now? Yeah,
I
now.
want dessert.
Dessert? No, I wanted to say now comes the ugly part, and that is the cleaning. The cleaning up. You know, I'm a little messy, but you know, once I'm in the zone, it's just like doing it. But there are really a lot of parallels between cooking and actually making music.